Hello everyone, welcome back to Editarians. Everyone knows what we are gonna talk about today. You don't learn about swimming by studying about water. So yeah, if you haven't understood the topic yet, I'm here to explain you. You don't learn about swimming by knowing about the water. That means without stepping into the pool, even though you are reading about water currents, what Olympic all in Olympics techniques that we swimmers use, or etc. Some studying about water. If you don't step into the pool, then you don't know how to swim. So yeah, today I'm not just telling you how to apply this book's knowledge into real life, but to how your actions do matter, how you should apply those lessons, and you should apply those lessons in your life. If you don't apply the lessons that you read from the book, not just by highlighting the passages or lines, your favorite quotes from the book is not enough. You should apply the rules, the lessons you learned from the books. Without it is not making no change in your life. So yeah, let's together apply these books knowledge in your life and slay the game forever. So yeah, as this video is especially for my friends who used to be like, who are non-readers, who be like, oh, you just read, or I can't apply this and shit. Yeah, so yeah, non-readers, start reading books and apply those lessons, because my non-reader friends would be reading the books and they'd be like, nothing has changed. My dear, without applying those knowledge in your life, it is a waste. So yeah, knowledge without application is a waste. I repeat, knowledge without application is waste. So yeah, let's begin with the video further, and let's see. I repeat, knowledge without knowledge without action is a waste. And you don't learn swimming by, sorry, you don't learn swim you don't learn to swim by reading about water. Yeah, that's true. Let's begin. So let's understand why reading enough is not enough only. So yeah, yes, it is really good thing that you are reading regularly, but if you're not applying those knowledge in your life, it's of no use, definitely no use. Imagine you are, let's move on to same topic, swimming. Imagine you hold a, imagine this is a book which is complete guide on swimming, how to breathe, how to move your hands, how to move your legs, but in your life you have never stepped into the pool because you are afraid of it. My darling, even though this book can have the all knowledge about swimming, if you don't step into it, if you don't act to take the action, it is of no use. Because when you don't step into the pool, how can you apply those knowledge? What is the use of this knowledge? So yeah, taking action is really necessary. What you did, tell me which, tell me in the comments which was the last book that you read. What were the key only three key lessons from that, or three key ideas that you like from the book. Write it down. And what is the one thing among three which you are applying right now, which is making your life better, etc. stuff. Yeah, apply those and slowly build this habit. This week you build a book, write the key three lessons that you like the most. It's not necessary that every lesson you like you should agree with it. Only take the lessons which you like the book. It's not necessary that all the opinions of author and your would be getting matched. So yeah, take the three key lessons that you really resonate with, and you think that yes, this will help me reach my higher self, this will help me reach my ideal self, next version of myself, and start applying those slowly by slowly. This will help you not only get forward with your life, but to apply the knowledge into the existence. Yeah, I was watching something video or something, and there was a not funny quote, but it said something like, as long as we have a As long as we have a book in our hand, we feel like productive. But is that a real productive use if you don't apply the book's knowledge in your real life? Yeah, guys. So it's funny, and then even I quite agree with that. If a book is in my hand, I feel really, really productive. Okay, let's understand the part 2. Books give you the map, not the journey. Let me explain you what this means. So imagine you have the map of Paris. You know where is the best food, where is the Eiffel Tower, where is the Louvre Museum. I've never been to Paris, but yeah, one day I will. You know entire map of the where the how the metro works, how where from where you have to get the gap. You read about this and you have the map in front of you, but you never really go there. And how would you know how to use the metro in real life, from where you have to take the car, and how could you smell the croissants? What if in life it happens, even though in the book it is written that that shop in croissants has the best croissant, but what if the front in that shop serves very fresh delicious croissant? Without trying you would never know that oh, there are more options in life, not just by opinions of others that they have already put in out there. So yeah, experience is the really, really important thing. To experience, oh, or how flaky that croissant is, how much butter that croissant has, or how much chocolate, or how much fresh brewed coffee that is they have served. Without experience we would never know how better experience it is by just not just by reading. Let us understand by example. Famous book Atomic Habits, everyone has read it. How much they apply, how much you have started a habit tracker and studied it. I have started a habit tracker for my quarter 4 of 2025 and I am on to it. So yeah, that in the habit sorry, in Atomic Habits, the James Clear say that after 2 minutes of brushing I will do meditate, but many of us forget. Not not just by reading it you would understand, you have to apply that skill. Then only you will receive the benefits of the meditations, right? If you don't, you just keep reading and reading, reading and reading. Rude. Let's understand, why is there an action gap between, oh, that you have read that you are gonna apply this and you still haven't do. Why is there action gap? There are three main reasons that I thought it could be. First is fear, procrastination, perfectionism. Let's understand that. The fear of unknown. It even in the video and I in the book, the placebo. Yeah, in the placebo it is. Yeah, in placebo, in one of the Joe Dispenza book, I guess in your placebo book only it is had the fear of unknown, the fear of stepping into new identity or new timeline. We have a fear that oh, your brain, actually your brain is wired to keep you safe all the time, so it comes back to your normal life. When you want to step into the new self, you still come back into the, because new thing it doesn't feel safe, even though the new thing is really, really good for you. So second is procrastination. We are very, very much into productivity without taking breaks and productivity. Oh, I'll finish the book, and but you can't do it because there is a laziness comes in which you have to end. And the third is perfectionism. In bitwise I had perfectionism because perfectionism it perfectionism, like oh, either you want to do give your 100% or you want to give your 0%. You stuck into it and you don't allow yourself to float in midway. You should be allowed to like the real meaning of consistency is not just to be at 10 every single day. It's all about showing up every single day. Even though one day you will be like in 5% you will give your 100%, but in 5% you give yourself, and one day you will be 95%, one day you will be 75%. Yes, showing up every single day matters. And life is all about living in the moment and enjoying yourself the way Power of Now Eckhart Tolle says. Yeah, life is all about living in the present moment, not thinking about the past regrets. Even though it has happened with you that you have not taken the actions, it's okay. Read a new book or read an old book and let the life flow and take the action right now for yourself. Now, part 4, practical ways to apply non-fiction books knowledge into your life. So take notes. First step is take notes with intention. By notes, what you just write what you clearly want, to do. If action is, oh, I want to meditate every single day for 15 minutes, write it. Why you want to meditate, know your why you want to do, and take one action at a time. Even if you want to build a morning routine, you would be like, oh, 1 hour of journaling, 1 hour of workout. Oh, you can't do everything at once, darling, stop. Your brain needs to feel safe. So start with one habit at a time or one action at a time. So for example, if I want to build my morning routine, then I would keep my phone, I would make sure that my phone is not in my sight. I would first thing I would do is meditate. I will start with 2 minutes, or even I will start with 1 minute. Then I slowly take myself till 15 minutes. Then I will add, when I know that 15 minutes is my habit, then I will go for 10 minutes. Then I will go to start a new habit, is like working out every single day. So you have to build that habits every single day. Then third is then third is maintaining accountability. Like when you start marking those days, oh, I did workout today, I did hear this. When you start doing bullet journaling, it helps because, and there is also a rule by James Clear. Ha, never break the never. If I have taken a break, 2 day rule. If I have taken a break tomorrow I don't have tomorrow I don't give myself permission to break that rule. Like if you want to really break that, it's a 2 day rule that you don't have to break that. Like if I have broken it today, I can't break it today. Yes, if I have shown up tomorrow, then I have bit allowance. It's all about building a habit. Don't I'm not able to explain, but don't break a habit 2 days in a row. Yeah, that's what it summarizes what I want to say. Yeah. So yeah, we have arrived for the conclusion. I hope you have understood that applying the knowledge in your current life is really really important. Like knowledge without action is just a wastage. I said what I said. Knowledge without action is just waste. So yeah, I hope you start taking actions for your higher self from right now. It just not just comes from books that, oh, I read a book and I have, it also goes for videos that you watch or the promises that you make. That's how we make, how that's how we start respecting ourselves. Like, oh, I should do showed up for myself. And this video was not for that promoting that don't read books and etc. Dude, read books regularly. I would say finish a book in 10 days. You are not in race to finish books. It's all about books are, especially non-fiction books are to step into your higher self, to gain the knowledge, to apply those in your real life. So yeah, writer has written books for you to improve your life. So start applying. and start living a life of your dreams. So yeah, that's it for today. Love you guys. Keep reading, keep shining. I love you.